Namaste, Sada Khush Raho Bitiya. I, JBN Dr. L.K. Sharma, Professor Jyoti Vidyapit Women's University, Jaipur. Today, our topic is Directive Principles of State Policy. The directive principles of state policy are contained in a part 4 of the Constitution from Articles 36 to 51. This novel idea is borrowed from the Constitution of Ireland. Definition. Article 36. In this part, unless the context otherwise requires, the state has same meaning as in the part 3rd. Application of the principles contained in this part. Article 37, having a provision contained in this part, shall not be enforceable by any court, but the principle therein laid down nevertheless fundamental in the governance of the country, and it shall be the duty of the state to apply this principle in making laws. Next, state to secure a social order for the promotion of the welfare of people. Under Article 38, the provisions are made that the state shall strive to promote the welfare of people by securing and protecting as effectively as it may a social order in which justice, social, economic, and political shall inform all the institutions of the nation life. 38 second article. The state shall in particular strive to minimize the inequalities in income and endeavor to eliminate inequalities in status, facilities, and opportunities, not only amongst individual but also amongst group of people residing in different areas or engaged in different vocations. Certain principles of policy to be followed by the state. Under Article 39, the state shall in particular direct its policies towards securing A. That the citizens, men and women equally have the right to an adequate means of livelihood. B. That the ownership of and the control of the nation material resources to the community are so distributed as best to subserve the common good. C. That the operation of the economic system does not result in the concentration of wealth and means of production to the common determinant. D. That there is equal pay for equal work for both man and woman. E. That the health and strength of the workers, man and woman, and the tender age of the children are not abused, and the citizens are not forced by economic necessity to enter avocations unsuited to their age or strength. F. That the children are given opportunities and facilities to develop in a healthy manner and in conditions of freedom and dignity, and that childhood and youth are protected against exploitation and against moral and material abandonment. Equal justice and free legal aid. Under this directive principles of state policy, Article 39A states that the state shall secure the operation of the legal system, promote justice on the basis of equal opportunity, and shall in particular provide free legal aid by suitable legislation or schemes or in any other way to ensure that opportunities for securing justice are not denied to any citizen by reasons of economic or other disabilities. For this purpose, the government has established several legal aid clinics as well as lok adalats as well as in the form of PIL. Organizations of village panchayat. Article 40 states that the state shall take steps to organize a village panchayats and endow them with such powers and authorities as may be necessary to enable them to function as a unit of self-government. And this dream of the government has been completed by the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1994. Right to work, to education, and to public assistance in certain cases. Article 41 states that the state shall, within the limit of its economic capacity and development, make effective provision for securing the right to work, to education, to public assistance in cases of unemployment, old age, sickness, and disablement, and in other cases of underdeserved wants. Provisions for just and humane condition of work and maternity relief. For this purpose, Constitution has provided Article 42. The state shall make a provision for securing just humane condition of work and maternity relief. Living wage, etc. for workers. For this, in our Constitution provision shall be done in Article 43, under which the state shall endeavor to secure by suitable legislation or economic organization or in any other way to all workers, agriculture, industrial and otherwise work a living wage, condition of work ensuring a decent. Participation of workers in management of industries. This is the most important directive principles of the state policy in our Constitution of India, in which the workers should participate in the management of the industries. This provision laid down in the Article 43A of the Constitution of State of the state shall take steps by suitable legislation or in any other way to secure the participation of worker in the management of undertaking, establishment or other organization engaged in any industries. Uniform civil code for the citizens. This is another important directive principles under Article 44, in which the state shall endeavor to secure for the citizens a uniform civil code throughout the territory of India. Provision for free and compulsory education for children. Article 45 of the Constitution of India states that the state shall endeavor to provide within a period of 10 years from the commencement of his constitution for the free and compulsory education for all children until they have completed up to the age of 14 years. This is also mentioned in the fundamental duties, 11 fundamental duties, which has been added by 86 Constitutional Amendment Act 2002, that is to provide opportunity for education to his child or ward between the age of 6 to 14 years. Promotional of education and economic interest of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and other backward classes. A provision has been made under Article 46 that the state shall promote with the special care with education and economic interest of the weaker sections of the people and in particular of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, and shall protect them from the social injustice and from of exploitation. Duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and standard of living and to improve the public health. This provision has been made under Article 47. The state shall regard the raising level of the nutrition and standard of living of its people and improve the public health as among as its primary duties, and in particular the state shall endeavor to bring about the prohibition of consumption except for medical purpose of intoxicating drugs and drinks which are injurious to health. Organization of agriculture and animal husbandry. This provision comes under the Article 48 of the Constitution of India. Protection and improvement of environment and safeguarding of forest and wildlife. This provision comes under Article 48A. Article 49 states that protection of the monuments and places and objects of the national importance that can be declared by or under law made by Parliament. Article 50 states that the separation of judiciary from the executive. Now last one, the promotion of international peace and security, which comes under the Article 51, states that the state shall endeavor to A. promote international peace and security, B. to maintain just and honorable relationship between nations, C. foster respect for international law and treaty obligation in dealings of organization peoples with one another, D. encourage settlement of international disputes by arbitration. This is all about the directive principles of state policies. If you find any problem, then mention a comment in your comment box. Thank you.